Ashlee, Hannity, Robert Cole, John Dillinger, and Lucas O'Doherty. And now, your host, Jared Isaac!
Hi there, hey there, hello, and welcome to the Audio Roast. It's me, Jared Isaacs, your host for all things Audio Roast. Thank you so much for stopping by, checking us out, and spending a little bit of your time right here with us on the show today as we bring to you The Science Of. That's right, it's a local-ish band. They're actually based out of the Joplin area, and we're going to have them on to play some unique games and maybe even win some prizes. Who knows? Stick around. I don't know what's going to happen. Be sure before we get started, though, that you go right down here and hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we bring out new content. Comment down below, and be sure to share this to your social media pages for us. You can also check out our podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Just search for The Audio Roast. You can also support the show by going to patreon.com/Audio Roast. That's right. It's a really unique way that you can help support us on the show by giving us a few bucks a month. What we're going to do is upload some backstage content, some bonus footage, all kinds of fun stuff, extra games and whatnot for you. So you support us, we'll support you and give you some extra stuff that only you get. You can also check out playlists available at the end of today's episode and most episodes. Not today's episode. Check out The Science Of. Do it anyway. Just go to iTunes or Spotify and search for Audio Roast. You'll find a huge selection to choose from. You can also go to our website at audioroast.com for all things Audio Roast related. That's right. You can get merch, you can get playlists, past episodes, links to our sponsors. Did I mention that one thing, Josh?
Yes. Merch.
Merch. That's right. That's right. Get some threads, get some mugs, get some hugs, get whatever you want to get over there. audioroast.com. Now it's time for your favorite part of the show and the most interactive part of the show. 7 songs in 7 days. In the number 7 spot from Julia Leigh Cobb, we've got Raised on Black and Tans by Gaelic Storm, something. It was a storm of something. I thought it was a cool jig. I don't know where you're coming up with this music, but I dig it. Somebody has definitely been spending a lot of time at Renaissance festivals, I can tell. I didn't hate the song at all. It was fun. Number 6 spot, also from Julia Leigh Cobb, we've got Central Time by Pokey Lafarge. I hope I'm saying that right. A fun song. I will say the downside was the music was just a little bit on the underwhelming side, but it was fun. And I love that throwback, really old 30s and 40s, maybe even a little 20s sound in those vocals. Really good stuff. Number 5 position also from Julia Leigh Cobb, The Longing by Patty Gurdy. This one was unique. What a unique instrument. I don't know where you're finding this stuff. I don't even know what the instrument's called, but it looked almost like a fiddle with some kind of bingo wheel on it or something, mixed with an accordion. It was really unique, really awesome. Vocally, it was good. It was okay. Just not my favorite. But I dug it a lot. So in the number 4 position, also from Julia Leigh Cobb, we've got Trouble's Coming by Royal Blood. You've really turned me on to Royal Blood. This was a good song. I dug this one a lot. I love the production. I love just the overall bounce and punch to the song. It was good. I'm going to have you listen to what's next, and the person that submitted what's next, I want you to listen to what Julia sent with Royal Blood. I think you guys are going to like each other's song, which leads me into the number 3 spot from Nothing Witty. We've got Redshift by Mothwind. Really good song. I do wish it kicked into another gear, but those guitar riffs were fantastic. So thank you so much for sending that one in. I enjoyed it a lot. In the number 2 spot from Cameron Couch, we've got Danny Don't Know You by Ninja Sex Party. That's right. So this one, if you took some Yelvis, if you took some The Darkness, and you took some, I don't know, maybe Freddie Mercury or something, shook that up and threw it out, you'd have some Ninja Sex Party. It was good stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. Also, by the way, a little bit of Bay City Rollers in there, as a matter of fact. as a garnish. Good stuff. In the number 1 spot this week, though, our big winner gun is from yours truly, Spaceship by Leanne Rimes. That's right. I had to round out this week's 7 songs in 7 days, and I went to YouTube and just suggested music for new music. You guys need to check out Leanne Rimes' new song. It's really good. There's a few things that she does vocally that I'm like, oh, it's so modern and not genuine to who she is. But what a vocal performance. Fantastic. So check it out. Spaceship by Leanne Rimes, this week's winner. Now it's your turn to comment down below and use the hashtag 7 and nominate your pick. It could be any song from any genre, any style, or any decade. Just make it a song. We'll take the next 7 days, give it a listen, give it a rank, because it's new music. We meet it. We miss you. Do it. We'll be back in a minute. Stick around.
Hey, looky there.
No,
Hi,
looky there.
no, looky
Looky
there.
there.
Look there. Hey, guys.
What's up, everybody? Thanks again for stopping by here on a Sunday evening. Sunday. Almost. Not quite.
Easy like Sunday morning.
There you go. But it's Sunday evening. Yeah.
Evening? Afternoon? It is
Yeah,
evening?
what is 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock is afternoon.
I mean, it's afternoon.
Technically, anything.
But now that we've set our clocks back,
I still think that
evening. I mean, it's dark.
It
It's
is.
dark.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got a fun show for you today. Josh and I have come up with some unique things for us to do on the show today. We're not going to be doing music trivia or music games or music anything. We're going to talk about music, but we're not going to play anything music. Maybe some of their stuff, though.
Maybe.
But we've got some fun games, some unique games, and some new games coming your way later on in the show that I'm super excited about. So hopefully it all goes off without a hitch. It is the audio roast after all.
We're going to torture these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And I feel like...
I think they're going to regret coming on the show or saying, hey, you guys ought to have us on the show. Oh,
yeah,
buddy.
that's the thing. Yes, they reached out and
They
were like,
did.
hey, can
They
we, what does it take to get booked on your show? I'm like, well, you just booked yourself.
Yeah.
It's that easy. And I said, well, we play games and all. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we love playing games.
Maybe
sure?
not after tonight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So it's gonna be, man, it's gonna be fun. I'm nervous that something's gonna go haywire because it is audio
It
roast.
always does.
But it's a good
take it in
starting
stride.
point. That's right. You gotta jump in and try, no matter what it is in life. It's like I'm all hyped up or something because of what we got in our mug.
What
Josh,
we got
why
in our
don't you
mug?
Tell the fine folks.
Well, let's see
what we've got from Classic Rock Coffee this week.
Still the wrong song.
And I didn't even sing. Breakfast in America. Ha. Huh.
Still the wrong
what
song.
What it isn't good for. Breakfast in America. Ha. Huh. I'm gonna start a medley, and every week we're gonna grow on it. Every time that we have breakfast in America, the medley shall grow.
Breakfast. Huh.
In America.
What is it good for? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's that exactly in our mug here? What are we drinking?
Well, let me just whip this out.
I'm scared for a second. Longer than a second.
Breakfast in America is nutty. It's got a sweet. Yeah. A sweet citrus flavor to it.
Oh, wait.
It's got a sweet citrus flavor to it, governor.
I thought you were doing one of those. A sweet.
You got sweet. I don't word
Same.
Yeah. And dark chocolate.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Leftover from Halloween.
Sure, why not?
So yeah, I'm super excited to get to know the science of. I'll be totally transparent and honest. It is so fun sometimes to get people on the show that you have no idea who the hell they are.
Oh, dude.
And so it's like,
and we didn't know who these guys are.
Either really awkward,
it could
or
be
really freaking fun.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe some both.
We'll see.
Maybe
they
some
seem
both.
like they were okay people when they came into the studio, but I don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
They haven't even shown up yet. We're still waiting on them. What is really cool is not only are we trying new stuff on the show, new games, new all that kind of stuff tonight when we head over to the game center.
Mm-hmm.
After tonight's show, we're doing something very unique for the local-ish area of Springfield, Missouri. We are going to have on our live stream that follows the show over on Facebook, and we're going to do it on YouTube this week, just because we want to reach a lot of people with it. We're going to have on owner of the Outland Ballroom, the Odyssey Lounge, the Veracruz Group, Kevin Dunn. So there's been a lot of he said, she said. There's been a lot of questions. There's been a lot of just general hubbub.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of hubbub, almost hubbubaloo.
Hubbubaloo. So, you know, in my type of fashion, let's just bring the source.
Absolutely.
And squash some shit.
Absolutely.
You got questions? We might have some answers.
Right.
So, point being, we would like you to join our live stream. Again, it's going to be on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're doing it old school. And Kevin's going to be sitting right over here, and we're going to be addressing your questions, concerns, comments, and opinions.
Right.
And I'm excited, to be honest with you, to get the perspective of somebody that actually owns a venue.
Right. And I think
everybody thinks they have the answers. There's somebody that has some answers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super stoked for that. What I'm not super stoked for are all the damn graphics I had to make this week for the people who have passed away.
Dude.
It's like, man, when it rains, it pours. We had
raining death.
Yeah, that too. We had Dan McCafferty, the lead singer of Nazareth, who truly, growing up, was somebody that I really looked up to. His vocal style just really, I just gravitated to it so much. That rasp and that soul and that pain. People know him for 2 songs. He has a really good discography. I super encourage you to go and check out.
I was listening to Spotify the other day, and a Nazareth song sounded like a newer one.
Yeah.
Came on, and it was like, I've never heard this one. It's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my favorites that nobody really knows very well, because, again, most people only know the 2 songs, Love Hurts and Hair of the Dog, which everybody calls Son of a Bitch. But Miss Misery is the name of the song.
Misery.
And it is so good. He sounds a lot like Judas Priest, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like really, really.
He sounds like
like that rasp in his voice sounds like a Judas Priest scream.
Really?
It's powerful. It's really
Miss
good.
Misery. I'll have to check that out.
Then, on the other side of the music industry, we had country music sensation from Alabama, Jeff Cook, passed away.
Are you serious?
The bass player and fiddle player for the band. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So, gonna play in Texas. Gotta have a fiddle in the band.
Well, I guess they don't anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So
how are they going to play in Texas?
For Alabama.
So their tour is going to have to.
They're going to circle.
Yeah. We hit Arkansas and we go north.
The Lone Star State. That's right.
Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas,
New Mexico.
Mexico. They're not allowed back in there.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, man, another band that really was a part of my formative years. My dad was a big Alabama fan, both of my parents. And in fact, I think my dad met and got autographs from all the members back in the 80s. So,
Alabama was also one of the early country crossover bands too. Their stuff was being played on like pop rock stations.
Yeah, it's true. Truly an OG supergroup too, as far as the talent level of these people that were involved. So, I hate the whole celebrity death thing. I've always taken the time to reflect on them and what they've given and added to my life. That's why I make those things that people give me shit over, that I don't care that you do. because those people mean something to me, and they mean
Yeah.
something to some other people too. So, yeah. On that note, I got nothing else. I am, like I said, super excited for today's show and super excited to meet the Science of. So stick around. We're going to play some games, hang out and chat. Hope you'll come along for the ride. Be back in a minute.
Classic rock coffee. It's coffee that rocks, yeah. This ain't your typical coffee shop. It's Java with attitude, baby. From the moment you step onto the stage, you'll see, hear and taste the difference. We're rocking and roasting 7 days a week with guitars, amps, lights, burning wrists and groupies. We've got the best coffee, frappes, smoothies, protein shakes, pastries and sandwiches. Oh yeah, green M&Ms if you get backstage. Come on in and get a whole lot of love. Get the idea, my babies? Even if you don't love classic rock, well, that's impossible. You're gonna love classic rock coffee. Check us out. Located at Kansas Expressway and Sunset.
We're going to keep the show on the road. We've got from the Science of, our first 2 guests, we've got Lucas O'Doherty and Ashlee Hennedy. Hi, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Good to see you, man. Yeah, have a seat. Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty
Happy
good.
to be here.
Good. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. It's awesome to have both of you, all of you, some of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Great to be here.
So the Science of, where are you guys based out of?
Joplin, Missouri, but we're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, that's
We
how-
just claim Joplin as kind of the
There you go.
the meeting point.
Yeah, you almost have to do a an average of how many people are in your band and where they're at. One of my bands is the same way. Half of them live down in Branson area. I'm like, we're from Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you guys play a lot over in Joplin then?
We've done a few local shows there. We've played Springfield a couple times. We've gone down to Fayetteville, Kansas, so just kind of the 4 states area. It's trying to branch out a little further, but
Nice, nice. How many shows do you think you guys have done so far then?
Gosh.
I'd have to look at Facebook. Probably like 12 to 15 maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we're only a year and a half old. So
Yeah. Aw.
yeah, there's a baby, just a baby
Still
band.
in diaper.
Yeah.
Wee babe.
Yeah, period. Yeah.
Mhm.
So how about you? Like, have you been in bands and stuff before? Is this your first band or?
This is my first band.
Wow. How are you
Yeah.
liking it?
I really am enjoying it. It's been a great creative outlet.
Yeah.
I've been writing poetry and songs for a really long time, so it's been cool to get to put it with music.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So what about the performing side? Is that hard for you then? Are you like normally just in your room and writing and used to that, not in front of a bunch of people?
Yeah, sort of. So I've sang, in front of people my whole life. I've been singing for different events since I was probably 3.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Dang.
And I've done like musical theater and stuff, but
Really?
it's different getting to, share my own.
Yeah. Your own thoughts and
Yeah.
ideas and words. Yeah, for
Right.
sure. Very cool. So musical theater, what kind of stuff did you do in theater?
Gosh, like show wise, I've done Annie, I've done Little Shop of Horrors, I've done, I don't know. There's been
That's
a
a
few.
lot.
Yeah.
Those are some big names. Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What about musically? What is kind of your musical background?
Musical background. Gosh, I grew up singing in church.
Okay.
Grew up in a little Southern Baptist church singing some hymns.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Other than that,
You used to sing hymns, now you sing hers.
that is yep, that's true.
You can imagine her surprise because we're a death metal Satanist band. No, I'm kidding.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally got that vibe. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's actually one of our first reviews was from my mom. I played her one of our songs called Asylum, and her response was, "Well, it's not satanic." So
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah. She's a fan. She's a fan.
Very
but
cool. Does she come out to your shows and stuff?
She tries to.
Yeah.
Yeah. My stepdad's also in a band though, so sometimes we have some conflicting
Oh, wow.
schedules.
Very cool. Very cool. So is like your dad trying to get in on is he trying to take the drummer spot and all that kind of stuff? Or?
No, he's
Oh.
actually a bass player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are hard to come by,
that they are.
apparently.
Yep.
Am I right about that, Josh UA?
You are right.
Good Lord. Okay. What about you, Lucas? What's your musical background?
Well, I started playing guitar when I was like 9, 10 years old and was just a bedroom player forever. And I spent the majority of my 20s in the military, which I probably should have just been pursuing art. And when I moved down here, I started playing music with my dad and my wife, Lydia, and we kind of started modeling our sound after like doom bands, heavy rock stuff.
Yeah.
And then I met Robert through happenstance doing a show together, and he invited me to do a project with him. And then that kind of led into this project, which was pieced together during the pandemic. So
wow. Yeah, and I thought that was kind of the way that it was, that this was a result of all the craziness from the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Because it looked like your Facebook page had been active since like 2020, so I was assuming that you guys are finally getting to get out and play shows and stuff.
Yeah, we really wanted to hit the ground running with that too, to make sure that we had content ready to go, because there's so many new bands, and I think one of the mistakes they make is like, they're like, hey, here's my new band, go check it out, and there's nothing to listen to.
Right. Look at my logo.
Yeah, so we hit the Facebook page, we had a music video filmed by Lennon Caldwell, and we had all of the music ready to go, ready to launch on Spotify. We dropped a single first, and then the album, and it gave us a lot of momentum coming out of the gates as a new band. So.
People take you a lot more seriously when you have an approach like that too. That's awesome. Yeah, that's one thing I'll speak on is the pandemic was good for at least giving people nothing but time off to be able to sit and write and come up with new material. So hopefully everybody out there was able to do that, but sounds like you guys were, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite places to play? Like, do you play like 21 and up kind of bars and stuff? Do you do like family events? What kind of things do you do?
It's been mostly like 21 and up shows, but I mean, we would love to play. There's a place in Joplin that has asked us to come, and our schedules just haven't worked out yet, but it's all ages. We'd like to do more all ages show, because I think the younger crowd that's not quite able to go to bars yet are kind of getting thirstier for that scene and some of that energetic music again. It's kind of coming back around, so we'd like to get more crowds like that. We'd like to play bigger shows, but I mean, playing a small show with a lot of people is super fun too. So it just depends on, you know, as long as the energy there and the people are digging it, I mean, we'll pretty much play anywhere, you know?
Yeah. So it's been a minute since I've played in Joplin. What are some of the places to play there? I know like Blackthorn Pizza Pub usually does
Blackthorn,
shows.
There's Whiskey Dick's, there's Bookhouse Cinema, there is sometimes what is that place called? There's a record vinyl store outside of Carthage that sometimes has bands there.
Oh, yeah.
There's guitars, there's Redding's Mill Inn, there is, I think JB's is still doing, Me Like Bees just played at JB's. I know I'm missing one. Crawl Space, I mentioned them already. So there's quite a few places to play around there.
I'm glad to hear that. I know the last time I played there, actually, I think might have been right around the time of the tornado, or before, actually. And once that happened, and there were already businesses closing down and stuff, it was like you had limited options, it seemed like. So it's glad to hear that there's more.
And some of the venues have become, I think, after the pandemic, a little more open-minded to have kind of multi-genre shows. Because when Order played a show after the pandemic, it was like Order of Elijah, kind of an indie band. Then they had a hip-hop artist on, and it was a very diverse crowd, and it was a very packed show, and it was a lot of fun. So I'd kind of like to see more of that happen, because I think it brings a lot more people together, and everyone stuck around for everyone's set, and like the room was pretty much packed the whole time. So, but Order always draws a pretty good crowd.
I think that's actually really smart of you to say that, Lucas, because from my experience, like being in metal bands and stuff, if my metal band tries to sync up with metal bands that are similar to me, then you get people that are very niche in their tastes and stuff. But really, most of us as musicians listen to more than just one genre. So why would you not want to offer yourself to as many people as you can?
Totally agree.
So yeah, that's great. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Very cool. So I don't know if you guys have been able to watch much of our show or not, but normally what we'll do is we'll sit here and chat for a little bit, and then we go over to the game center and play some games. So would you guys be down to play some games here in a little bit?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You sure? Are you gamers? Are you guys?
I play a lot of World of Warcraft.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what Josh. He's got us pegged. Very cool. So we'll take a break and play some games and stuff. But before we do that, when we end this little interview segment, I like to give you guys a few options. We can do either an awkward pause. We can make something out of Play-Doh, or you can add to my big shiny ball.
I want to make something out of Play-Doh.
You know, I was going for awkward pause or Play-Doh, so let's go
I
Play-Doh.
tell you what, let's make something out of Play-Doh awkwardly. That's what we'll do.
So we have to make something out of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Awkward.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Just look like me.
That's nice and awkward.
What are you making?
It's a first for me. Awkward snail. Oh, here you go. She's making a spoon.
How'd you know?
Well, I spent a little time in the kitchen.
Your snail had an
Perfectly
accident.
awkward.
And the
then,
spoon.
yes. I mean, does it get any better? The science of. We'll be right back.
Hey Springfield, Robert and Cheryl Crook here.
And together we are Zenlens Photo Media.
You've probably seen us around town, but did you know we also do family and children photography?
Don't forget maternity and infant sessions.
As well as senior portraits and weddings.
Please keep us in mind when you need event coverage and videography.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or at www.zenlensphotomedia.com.
Or you can give us a call at 417-818-7067 and book your session today.
Hello, hello, hello. We've got Robert Combs and John Dillinger from The Science of.
Sorry for being tall.
That's all right. That's all right.
We're the
It's,
giants in the band.
No, it tests all of our equipment to make sure it's tiptoe approved.
Yeah.
So, The Science of. What in the heck does that mean, and where does it come from? I saved all the hard questions for you guys, by the way.
Well, we are the intellectuals of the group. So.
Totally.
Oh, well. No, the glasses gave it away, just saying. Sorry,
Yeah.
Lucas.
Kind of came from nowhere. Just trying to think of a name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, pandemic, science. Oh, I got it.
That's exactly the thought process,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Fantastic. Josh, I had my notes right.
What were some of the other names? I don't remember now. Oh, yeah,
The
after
after
party.
party. I still like that one, but it was taken.
Yeah, don't you hate having to search in Cleveland on who's got your name?
Yeah. Good thing we have the internet, though, so we can search first.
There is a science of from, I don't know, several years ago. Somehow their data got looped into ours on a few streaming services. And so if you look us up, there's some ambient, weird electronic
really?
stuff that's
Yeah.
listed under us.
You should release that and just say the garage days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and when you get the tag on Facebook or social media and stuff, and it's the other one, it's like, well, come on in, stay, check it out. Yeah. So, what do you guys do in the band? What are each of your roles?
I play the bass guitar.
I play guitar.
Slap of the bass and the guitar. Nice, nice. So, do you guys work together in writing things, or do you come individually and say, hey, check this riff out?
So when we first started out, he had some riffs, but we were kind of getting all the ideas together. So I would go over at his place and we would just kind of play stuff and kind of work on structure, ideas, and what
Nice.
have you. But now that we can get together,
It's a
different.
much more inclusive project
Yeah.
now. You know,
Yeah.
when we made our album, it was mid-pandemic.
So you're like sending files and doing it that
Yeah,
way?
exactly. Like we
Yeah.
tried getting together a couple times, and then it got worse. And I was like, all right, got to bite the bullet, get a computer, get recording program, all that.
Yep.
And so we just shot demos back and forth till we had an album's worth of material. And
Nice. Have you guys recorded before this project?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Was it quite a bit different than recording in those circumstances from
Oh, yeah.
what you'd?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine so, because you don't really have somebody there like, hey, why don't you try this? It's just whatever you send us is what we got.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which can be interesting because then you really get to see individual creativity. Like, okay, what can I do? You know, since nobody's here to judge me in the vocal booth. Yeah. So what are your guys' backgrounds musically then? Have you guys played in bands and stuff before, I assume?
So we played in a band together way back in the day. We were in The Lonely.
The Lonely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone that
Wait,
remembers
2
them.
people in The Lonely? So it wasn't just a one-person thing?
No.
That doesn't seem very lonely, man.
How many did we have at the time? 5 or
Shoot.
6? I don't
I
remember.
think at one point we had 7. We were anything but lonely.
Yeah, you guys didn't like getting paid, did you? You just
was-
had to divide that pie up into 7 pieces? Well,
Weirdly,
here's your
I swear,
nickel.
we got paid
People
more
get
back
paid?
then. But
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Exactly
I'm
the
getting to
same.
that age where I'm like, you know what? This could be my last show. I'm just gonna
You're
treat
so
every.
over the hill and ancient.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not even an age thing, right? Like, because of the pandemic, we saw, I mean, this could all be gone in a flash. There could
Very
be
true.
Sure.
no patronage at the next bar, and they have to close, and there's nowhere to play all of a sudden. So, yeah.
Very
it's,
true.
Yeah, that was an eye-opener for sure. What are your musical influences? Like, who's your favorite bass player? Who do you look up to?
I don't know. I have various areas that I enjoy, but my 2 favorite of all times are John Paul Jones and Geezer.
Wow.
And Geezer shares a birthday with me as well. So
Oh, yeah, a butt birthday.
yeah.
But it's
I
not
think
just
I was
me
gonna
over
say
here.
Butler.
But it's just not me having a stroke up here. No, that's awesome. So you really do have like a metal background then.
Yeah, older
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you mean older? No. How about you?
You know, I don't really listen to a lot of shreddy guitar players. Like I grew up on Van Halen, same as anybody. You know, I appreciate math rock, things like that. But
Did you say mouth rock?
no, math.
Oh,
rock.
math rock. I
It's-
was
it's
like,
the
well, I've
birth
heard
of-
of butt rock, but I've not heard of mouth rock.
Yeah.
Is this like the after effect?
No, I don't know, kind of, I guess, mostly being
They're
raised
loving it.
on 90s music, you know, I have kind of a minimalist approach. You know, I appreciate good songwriters over flashy guitar playing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I like moments of it, but I'll take a good
So are you talking
bridge
like
over like a
James
guitar solo.
Taylor and like singer-songwriter like that stripped down? Or?
Well, I mean, I like that too, but no, more like Jim Blossoms,
Okay, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
type, you know, I don't know. I grew up on alt rock and I'm comfortable with middle of the road stuff, you know.
Did Courtney Love do it?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, I don't know how else to wrap that up other than that.
Love her to death, but yeah, she did it.
Her and OJ.
Yeah.
Her and OJ.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So are you two on board to stick around and play some games?
yeah,
Absolutely.
I almost wore my Zelda T-shirt, and I don't know why I didn't. Because I wanted to match the green screen, I think. So
Right.
you can do.
Oh, your Zelda
whatever.
shirt's not green?
It's not green.
All right, so we'll wrap this up. I'll give you guys some options, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. We can do an awkward pause. You can add to my big shiny ball, or the two of you can go 2 out of 3 Rochambeau.
I vote shiny ball.
Shiny ball.
Nice. It almost looks like a science project.
First try.
Science of shiny balls.
There you go. You heard it here first. The science of. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Hey musicians, do your shows need that extra layer of fun and excitement? Wow your fans with next level production and let Sunset Productions help you up your game. We can create custom and unique sound, lighting, and video packages designed just for you and your budget. Let's work together and give our community the shows they deserve. For more information, contact Jared Isaacs at sunsetproductionsspringfield@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Sunset Productions. Sunset Productions. Don't be a jukebox. Be an experience.
We've made it over here to the Game Center with the science of. And by the way, Lucas, nice shirt on that graphic. I don't know where you got that Audio Roast shirt, but it must have been from audioroast.com. Or maybe it was just, graphically inserted. Sounds painful. What is not painful is the game that we're going to play next. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to rapid fire ask you, what is your highest level of education, starting with you?
Some college.
Okay.
Some college.
Some college.
was working on my master's degree.
Ooh, no pressure. Let's see what our first game of the night is going to be. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Science edition.
Oh, no.
Ah, see what we did there? You know, a little science.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
All right, so these are indeed legitimate science questions for the 5th grade education level.
Wow.
So, no pressure. All right, now that we're all ready, let's go ahead and check out our first question. Which planet comes directly before Earth? Is it A, Venus, or B, Mercury?
Oh, my marker doesn't work.
Oh no.
Don't look at my answer.
Too late.
All right, everybody got an answer?
Yes.
Cool, let's see what you got. Venus, 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 Venus. Let's see if that is indeed the correct answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well done, ladies and gents. So far, you're smarter than a 5th grader.
That one was easy.
I'm just glad I spelled it right.
Nice. All right, let's try another one here and see if you're still smarter than a 5th grader. How much oxygen is in the air we breathe? Is it A, 21% or B, 78%? All right, everybody got an answer?
Sure do.
Let's see what we got. 78, 21, B, 21. One person was listening, but that's all right. We'll make heads or tails out of this. The answer is 21.
Oh.
All right. So.
It's all right, Robert. Don't let it get to you, man.
Too late.
Robert said.
Robert said.
Yes, indeed. About 78% of the atmosphere is nitrogen. There are also small amounts of argon, carbon dioxide, other gases, and water vapor.
He's talking about methane.
Let's try another one. What kind of tree is a Christmas tree? Wow, a Christmas tree. Is it a deciduous or coniferous? I'm glad you saw that. All right, your answers?
Coniferous. Nice.
All right. Well,
sure. On brand, Robert.
All right, let's see what the correct answer is. It is coniferous. Man. All right.
You don't need college to be smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's try another one. Where does ocean salt come from? The weathering of continents or, geez, minerals on the seafloor? I think this was written by 5th graders. Yeah.
Too many words.
I agree. You could just do A and B if you want.
I think I got this wrong. I'm looking over at you guys' answers. I'm like second guessing myself now.
I know for sure I got this wrong.
Whoever has the least amount of points is out of the band, by the way. That's what I heard.
That'd be me.
All right, let's see what your answers are.
Minerals?
Weathering of continents, minerals, and continents. All right, the answer is...
Dang
continents.
Mr. Master's degree over here is
I know, right?
showing us all up.
The erosion from rainfall
not really a
causes
master's degree.
ions
working on.
like sodium and chloride, which together make salt, to flow into the oceans where they accumulate. Mm-hmm. Boy, we're getting smarter as time goes by. Let's try another one. Which device do scientists use to measure earthquakes? Is it a barometer or a seismograph? All right, let's see your answers. Seismograph. All right, everybody's saying seismograph. Is that a correct answer? Of course.
Yeah, I heard that in a movie.
A barometer measures air pressure, but seismographs can record motion of the ground. Fat bottom girls, you make the rock and roll go round. All right, something like that. Let's check out our next one. Which layer of the Earth is located closer to the crust? Is it the outer core or the upper mantle?
I see you looking at people's answers.
All right, let's see the big reveal. Outer core, upper mantle, and it was definitely upper. Let's check out what the answer is.
Oh, I read the. Oh my god.
It's upper mantle.
We suck. I questioned it, but I read the question backwards.
Of course. Classic excuse. The basic layers of the Earth are the crust, the upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core, and inner core. Not to be confused with metaphors.
There was a glare on my glass. I couldn't.
Yeah. Well, Josh tried to warn you about that. So, let's see if we've got another one here. Which is an example of a chemical change? Explosion or evaporation?
I hope they don't answer this. Anything about covalent bonds. Oh my god.
My teachers are going to be so disappointed in me.
Aw. It's alright, nobody watches this show anyway. It's all good. Let's go ahead and see what your answers are. Evaporation, explosion, and explosion. With the, I hope that's a bomb.
Yeah.
All right. Explosion is the correct answer.
Man.
Physical change, like evaporation, don't change what a substance is. They can also be reversed. In a chemical change, a new substance is formed, and energy is either given off or absorbed.
Robert Dumb.
You're not dumb at music.
That's right. You know what I think it is?
It's arguable.
I think we just need to take a quick little break and maybe, shuffle around some brain cells or something. We're going to do that. We're going to take a quick break and play another game, so stick around.
Hey guys, it's Dominic Gabriella.
And I'm Adam Bass.
I am Karina.
Ron Preston here.
I'm Nikki. And we are here on the scene at Mother's Brewing Company at Area 71, the Outland Ballroom at Odyssey Lounge. You know what time it is, but you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is time for us to let you know what our top picks are for this upcoming weekend and week. So let's get to it. So let's get to it. So let's get to it.
What's up? Yeah, I don't know who they are. Must be some kind of science project or something. I don't know. Maybe a band. Who knows? Hey, speaking of band, you guys have any new music coming out?
That
We do have a moment we'd like to share.
Yes.
November 18th.
November 18th. And where can people hear that?
Everywhere.
Literally
Pick your poison.
everywhere.
Yep.
All streaming services or our website, thescienceofband.com. But the EP is 5 songs, and it's called Moments.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. And you guys recorded that yourselves, huh?
That we did.
Yep.
Nice.
Got a little makeshift studio at home. My dad and I built it over the course of 2 years, but it's a pretty good space. Gets the job done.
That's awesome. Well, congrats on the new album.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, let's check out our next game. All right, no cheating now. We're going to go right here and right there. The person to your left is who your teammate is going to be. So, or to your right if you don't. Yeah, you got it. So, the people with the passwords, if you don't know how to play, these are one-word words. Am I smarter than a fifth grader? Who knows? And you're to give one-word clues to your partner to get them to guess what's in the envelope. Okay? So no 2 words, no rhyming, no actions, no nothing. Just a word. So go ahead and check out what your word is. No Peking duck.
I'm gonna suck at this.
I'll give you a hint. Can you guess what the subject matter is going to be?
Science.
Hey! We've got a smart group. All right, so let's go ahead, and we're going to start with Ashlee on this.
Okay.
No actions.
Yeah, no actions.
Just words.
Just words.
Just a word.
Okay. Kinetic.
Energy.
Let's see if that is the password.
Do I show it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Energy. Well done. Well done. So that's a goodness. That's a point for Ashlee.
It's okay. I was thinking frantic. And you were...
I was thinking lead singer. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. Well, you need another one to do another one.
I was wondering about that. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, because they're both the same. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh. Whoops.
Did you already look at
we'll
it?
start. Yeah, totally. So we'll start with you.
My bad.
Chain.
Reaction.
See?
What?
There you go.
Dang.
College. College, man. Your mom goes to college.
Okay, now this one's for you. Okay.
Okay.
And now it's for you. I'll take that one. Perfect. All right. Let's check out what our next password. Well, not giving away, but you know. We'll start with you, Robert.
Science.
Book.
Not correct. Ashlee, you ready to give a clue?
I can't give the same one he gave, right?
Correct.
Okay.
He's already heard the clue.
Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
51.
50?
How metal of you. 5150.
Nice. Incorrect. Have another word?
Hypothesis.
Theory.
Incorrect.
Getting there.
Ashlee.
Okay.
Shoot.
Is that your pass? Is that your clue? Shoot.
No. Area. Dude, you're letting me down here.
Dude, you're letting me down.
Geometry.
No.
I don't know.
Swing and a miss. Robert, back over to you. Last round.
I got nothing.
Formula?
Great guess. But you're wrong.
Dang.
All right, Ashlee, last turn.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
I was just going off your previous words.
Yeah.
Smart.
I bet it's equations.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Do.
I'm trying to think of a synonym.
You're trying to think of cinnamon.
Sounds like a challenge.
Let's see. Trial.
That's actually a good one.
I think I know it.
I used all the cool points earlier.
All right, not correct. I heard you say you think you know
Is it error?
No.
Dang.
Let's see what the password is. experiment.
I was going Area 51.
Oh, yeah. Science experiment.
Sadly, you went to Area 51 by yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
Okay.
All right. Let's try our next password, and John, we'll start with you.
Fahrenheit.
Burning.
Incorrect. Lucas, over to you.
Degree.
College.
Oh, I know what it is.
Celsius.
Temperature.
Yeah! Let's see if that's correct.
I should have said degrees.
Yes, indeed. Temperature.
I was going to say 451.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Yeah, so not that I'm keeping points, but 3-1 so far. Let's try another one, I guess.
We suck again!
All right, and Robert, we'll start with you.
Splinter.
Cell.
I was like, that's great. I was hoping you wouldn't say master. Master Splinter. All right, let's see what the password is. Of course, it's Cell.
Yeah! I'm glad I play video games.
And just like that, you're on the board.
I thought that was actually, I just thought that was a bad answer.
No, that's a great answer.
All I could think of.
Can't believe that worked.
Was that right?
Yeah, he went last.
Yeah. I knew that. I was just checking if you did.
Yeah.
All right, last one here. Lucas, we'll start with you.
Saturn.
Falling? Why?
What was your answer?
Falling?
Falling. Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
Nope. John? Say it.
Mars.
Oh.
Planet?
Let's see if that's a correct answer. Planets. We'll take it.
Judge.
Well done.
I tried.
Falling. What?
Saturn falling?
Interesting take.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't know
Speaking
where
of take, good segue. Thanks for that, Ashley. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back right after this. We hope you will too.
Classic Rock Coffee. Our coffee rocks.
Excellent. It's time for a science experiment. We're going to do something new. Shot clock.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. We've got 6 shots of something. So the way that we're going to do this, I'm going to pair you off into teams. Oh, good job. You already know your teammates.
All right.
So, wow, that's painful. Between the two of you, you've got to get through all 6 shots. Whoever gets the most... Oh, you need the whiteboards again. Whoever gets the most correct answers on your guess of what it is will be the winner of this game. So if you're like, oh, I've got a weak stomach, I can't do this, pass it off to your teammate. Otherwise, you are going to sacrifice a point. We're going to start with our first shot. Who on which team wants to start? Lucas and...
I'll start.
All right, atta girl, Ashley and Lucas. Let's go ahead and start our first. From I did that backwards actually. Yeah, so from your right to left.
And we write down what we think it is.
Yes. Okay. All right, whenever you're ready.
I know what that is. Do I just write one answer?
Yep.
Do we show it?
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah.
Tastes great.
All right, let's see what your answer is. Pickle juice and dill pickle juice, an even more correct answer. Yes, 2 correct answers indeed. Who's next for our second round?
Why not?
All right, Robert and John, we're doing it. All right, whenever you're ready.
know this.
It's semen.
In the Navy.
No.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
So he goes in for more.
So I wasn't completely wrong.
Cinnamon.
All right. Who's up for round 3?
Wanna go?
All right, Lucas and Ashlee again.
I can smell that.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I know that. I have
I'm glad I didn't have that one.
No, I'm scared.
I would have thrown up.
All right,
I would've
Lucas, what
too.
you got? Tuna juice. Tuna juice. The answer is tuna juice.
Especially after
That's
the
good.
fireball,
You need the
I
fireball?
would have thrown up. No way, dude.
Did you drink all the Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to drink theirs. Oh no, she just had it.
Dude, I love tuna juice, man.
I am so dead over here.
I'm
She's
scared to
killing me
go
with her
next,
eyes.
man.
I'm really scared now.
What?
That was really
Oh,
gross.
she does that.
No, I feel like I'm part of the band all of a sudden. Okay.
This one don't
Yeah.
don't eat accidental sippage.
Go away.
Accidental sipping.
All right. Let's try round 4. Who's up?
Screw it.
All
We're
right.
doing it.
Robert and John again.
You guys just keep getting alcohol, probably.
I hope so.
I hope. Yeah.
All right.
Now it's a party.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god.
Oh God.
I know it, but God.
What is it? I want to know what it is.
I'm spelling that wrong, but I'm going to be more specific though. All right, I know it. I definitely spelled it wrong, but
Oh my god.
palate cleansed. Palate cleansed.
Yeah.
I'm spelling this wrong because I just want to.
You want to be
same.
done. He's
Yeah.
ready to go home. All right.
Going
Apple cider
backwards.
vinegar. And John, what's your answer?
Yep, that's
Apple
it.
cider
Man.
vinegar.
Why
It's
did I
actually-
finish the fireball? No.
Yeah, Mars is
Yeah,
gone now.
pickle
Actually
juice.
rice vinegar, but we're gonna give it to you
Oh.
anyway because
Oh, really?
vinegar's vinegar. At a certain
That's still
point.
good for you.
I can still taste that tuna juice.
I like
bet.
it. I'm a big tuna fan, you know?
Have theirs.
Yeah,
He's
there's
all in.
plenty.
He's like, yeah,
There's
that's
plenty.
this.
Tuna
She's like,
is gross.
I actually had a tuna sandwich for lunch today, so it's
you
like...
go.
Yeah.
I can
How about some seconds?
just the smell.
let's-
Ugh, hate tuna.
Next.
All right.
Hate it.
Round 5. Who wants to go?
I'll go.
Lucas? John or Ashlee? Which one's going? Ashlee?
She's
Oh, she's going
preparing
for it. 3, 2,
herself.
1, go.
Oh, I know what that is.
Ugh, ugh.
Oh.
Opposite reaction to it.
Right,
There it is
yeah.
now.
Somebody
Oh,
forgot to
I
cleanse their
should have
palate.
taken that one.
I have, dude. All I know is that I don't like it.
That takes me back to 2nd grade.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the dumpster. Out
Yeah.
Back.
This
is Robert.
tastes like
got one of them Capri
this
Suns.
tastes like a night of shame.
Oh.
And there's nothing wrong
That
with that.
I feel like is a more
Right.
accurate answer than probably what
All
it
right,
is.
Ashlee, let's see what your answer is.
I don't think this is right, but that's
Whiskey
what it
and
reminds me
tequila.
of.
Well, we have a right answer, and it belongs to Lucas.
Yeah.
Of course it does, you alcoholic.
Former alcoholic. Get it right.
You're right.
Yeah.
We just polish that off.
Former.
Any left? Any left?
I got it all. You had all that
Hey,
fireball.
I have a prediction. There's some over there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah?
We'll
Oh,
get
I
there.
might
We'll
need
get
it.
there.
We'll get there.
That was number 5, just so you know.
I may need it after this, depending
All
on
right.
what it is.
Okay, well, as Robert alluded to, we are on the last one, number 6. John, Robert, you guys up for the challenge?
Why not?
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
I hope this one's piss.
Hold up.
2 different reactions.
Oh!
What?
You don't get the joke. All right.
Oh.
That's an I. Better.
I got your joke, Robert.
Did you grimace over
Monk.
Oh.
All right,
Well, if you're not
John,
expecting it.
I like your reaction. What's your answer? Milk.
It would have
And
been
milk.
hilarious if it was just water.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. You're both wrong.
Oh.
What?
Wait, can we try?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
All right.
How was I wrong?
It's what it tastes like to me, and I don't like milk, so.
I'm in the mood for it. I just wasn't expecting it.
I know this.
Yeah.
We were on the same.
Has to be milk.
Ashlee, is this better than tequila and tuna water?
Cat's milk?
Yes.
Good.
I mean, is it like a variation? Skim?
No. It's
Okay.
yeah. Milk is not in the word.
I'm just gonna go with this. I don't know how to spell it.
It's all right. Anything close. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
All right. This is probably wrong, but
Coffee creamer
cream
and
fraiche.
cream.
Cream fraiche.
Oh, creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche. Yeah, I don't know how to spell it.
Coffee creamer.
No, it is half and half. Which
Half and
can
half.
be kind of creamer.
Yeah.
But it's
I think
not
yeah.
creamer.
I would technically.
Well, I gotta get
You know
that out of
what?
my mouth.
You know what? We did you dirty, Ashlee. I'm going to give you the points.
I use half and half as my coffee creamer.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you get it all?
All right.
I did.
Nice.
See, everybody.
Had to get that creamer out of my
Everybody still has 10 fingers, 10 toes, all your limbs, everything. We survived it. All
No one
Yeah.
vomited?
Right, thank God.
Yet.
I would have lost my marbles. All right, we're going to take a quick break, tally up all the points before we wrap up today's show. Stick around.
I have just one question. Have you thought about being a guest on the show? We are currently seeking music lovers of all kinds to join in on our fun. If you're interested in being a guest, or if you just have questions, comments, or suggestions, you can message us on Facebook or email us at theaudioroastpodcast@gmail.com. You can also submit any topics you'd like to hear discussed.
All right, that wraps up today's show. I want to thank everybody involved in the science of. This is where we reveal our big winner for the day. Are you ready? Who do you think won?
Probably
me.
John and Ashlee.
Probably John.
The science of.
Oh, we're all winners.
And you could be a winner too by going out and checking out their album when it drops.
November 18th.
There you go. Where can people find, follow, or hear you next?
Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
It's all-
Twitch. Actually, we're on
Twitch, yeah. It's all at the Science of Band. It's pretty easy to find. And our next show is in January 14th in Kansas City.
Yep.
At the Mini Bar. So
Very
if you're in the
nice.
area, come see us.
And if you're not, go see them.
Yep.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. It was my pleasure to meet you, and I hope you guys had as much fun on the show as we did having you here. Don't forget that times are hard for everybody, so may your cup of coffee and your love of music be strong, but your sense of humor be even stronger. We'll see you right here next week at 5 o'clock. Bye-bye. Hey, we're over here at the game. We're over here on the shitter.